Hey everyone, so today we're going to go over the new release of Kimi K2.5, the new Chinese model, open source model that surpasses some of the top tier models out there. So let's start. Um, First thing, it is a 1 trillion parameters model, so pretty heavy, but it only uses 32 billion parameters. So active parameters, so you can actually run it in a pretty standard size device, so you can run this locally, what I'm saying. And and you can see the benchmarks right here. So agents, coding, image and video, all heads on with the top tier models. And it is just like another moment, like a DeepSeek moment, that they release a new model with similar results with the top tier models and very cheaper than them. So just to run some numbers right here. So it has some native multimodal capacity, so you can see vision and videos and images and documents and everything. So different from the Kimi K2, this one actually is a multimodal model. And actually, the most surprising thing and advancement of this model is the agent swarm feature, that it can scale up to 100 sub-agents to execute tests in parallel. So, and it all by its own, so it orchestrates everything on its own. So this is very good, and this can multiply the speed by 4.5x. And some costs right here. So the input and output is 60 cents and $3, and the top tier models $5, $25, $2, $14, $2, $12. So it is much cheaper than them. But we still need to test and everything. This is a new model, and we're going to see this in practice. If you don't know who Moonshot is, it is just like an Anthropic, but in China. So now let's move to their paper right here. So you can see the graphs. You can see some coding with vision that you see right here. It is basically the front end capabilities of the model. It actually improved quite a bit from the models that we have today. So it uses all these imaginations and everything. They're pretty good for an AI agent. And the other feature right here, agent swarm, as I said, this is how the thing works. So we have the orchestrator that create the sub agents, and it can create up to 100 tasks and then assign fact checkers for the tasks. So yeah, this is something that many other companies are trying to do, to create this orchestrator automatically, but this is very hard. So this is a very good improvement for all AI models. And you can see right here that using this agent swarm, you see that it drastically improves the quality of the responses and also the time, to save up to 4.5 times. Of course, this is only used for complex tasks. No? It also has capabilities of office productivity, so with spreadsheets, Excel, documents, PDFs, slides, and everything. So yeah, if we want to run this into our machine, we can use this using Kimi code. This is very similar to Cloud Code, but you actually have to pay to use this. And there are some alternatives that are free right now. You can see right here that is a 3x quota right now. But We're gonna use this in open code, and you can also run this into the chat, so Kimi.com. And I've actually run some tests right here. So here's a landing page that I've built, and there are 3 versions, and something very interesting actually happened. So you can see this in the version 1. Let's see if it loads. So in version 1, it created a very animated landing page with lots of images. Some of them failed actually, but this is fine. And this is a very nice landing page. And then I asked him to improve the landing page to actually be like what I'm offering with this web app. To improve and everything. But you can see right here, improve with the thing that I'm trying to sell. But if we check the mobile version, it isn't very great. And then I ask him right here, can you also make it more friendly? And this basically broke all the animations. So it did mobile friendly, but not so much actually. But there are no animations anymore. And maybe this is just something that happened to me. Maybe you had to put this in the... Still, this is a great landing page, don't get me wrong, but the animation just broke. Another thing that I've tested is actually this presentation that I showed before. So it can actually build some presentations for you. And if we come right here, you can see that it is basically an X and PowerPoint presentation. And it generates the images, generates the icons, the text and everything. And you can see right here that there are some problems with the limits of the pages. If you work with uh, automating Google Slides, you also have this problem. So this is a common thing. You can see right here, pretty bad. But the slides overall are very nice, very beautiful. So yeah, and you can also run this in open code right now for free, as I've said. So we can switch model and choose Kimi K2.5 free. And let's just check if the landing page works here too, or let's run a test. So go to Stratus AI, .com. Check the um, logo and the colors and make a landing page of an AI agency. Actually, make another landing page for Structed AI, but focus on dentist and medical clinics. I need best landing page possible. Use animations and ChatCN. Use next yes. And I think that's it. So let's see. Run this and let's check what it builds. Okay, it just errored. Nice. Okay, so I just fixed it. All we need to do was to create this opencode.json and set the temperature of the agent 1. Okay. Let's run this and let's see if what we get as a result. Okay, so it just built. Let's run this really quick. Let's check this out. Use motion, okay. I don't think the colors are right, but okay. So yeah, nothing really standing out over here. Really just look like another AI page, but yeah, if you want, you can use the website for generating these kinds of landing page and everything, because it really doesn't seem like the same style, the same level. Maybe they have some hidden prompt right here working on the hood. But and you can see right here that it also generates some pretty standard stuff here and there. So right here in the middle and in the end, I believe as well. This isn't bad, but yeah. So this is probably not model dependent, more like prompt dependent. So we can see the results right here, but it's definitely worth checking this out. And currently this model is for free on OpenCode. I've seen there it is also for free in Killer Code, and this is pretty cheap model actually if you want just to pay the API and keep using it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys test this model, and thank you.